So I'm here with Randy from Oregon's Wild Harvest. And you know, fall, Randy, is a time when a lot of us do some seed collecting. This is a lot of seeds you've collected here. What are they?
Well, these are seed heads with Echinacea purpurea, and this seed that we're collecting will be used to plant small plants next spring out of our greenhouses. And you can see the many seeds here in my hand. And what we do with this is that we'll plant this in the spring next year, and 3 years later we'll actually harvest it for root for our Echinacea products that we use. So it's actually a 3-year process.
Wow.
And so this is the inception right here, the seeds, and then it goes to the greenhouse. And from the greenhouse in the spring, we'll plant it out around June of next year.
So you really do the whole thing here. I mean, from the seed to the bottle really
absolutely,
is true.
Yeah, that's our goal, is to be.
Now I noticed a couple big bags. These are already dried and ready to go, right?
Yes, yeah, they're ready to go, and so this stuff soon will be dry, and then we'll actually clean these seeds later. About the time it gets really cold, January, we'll set our seed cleaning up in here and clean all the seeds so it'll be ready to plant in the greenhouse.
So we can only imagine you have some land that you plant up, don't you?
We have 45 acres of certified organic and biodynamic farm ground right now.
Well, let's go out to the field, and then we'll talk a little bit about what that means to not only your company but yourself, and see what's going on out there, shall we?
Sounds good.
Well, now we're not going to be singing in the rain, but there is a bit of a shower going over, but
Yeah,
that's what we're okay with that. So you're certified organic, but you are also a new word that I'm going to stumble on, biodynamic?
That's correct.
Why don't we talk quickly before we go into the echinacea that's growing here? What does that mean?
Well, biodynamic is a alternative form of organic farming. It's actually the original form of organic farming, and it was started in 1924 by a philosopher and scientist by the name of Rudolf Steiner. And his philosophy was that there's more to the farm than really meets the eye. Then he looked at the farm as if it was a living entity within itself. And so he addressed not only the nitrogen fixing plants and the green cover crops and the things that you need to have a farm do well, but also what really makes that work. How can you unlock nutrients that are already in the soil? And so he came up with a variety of preps that you use on the farm. And it's taken organic farming to another level.
To the next level.
Yeah, to the next
level. And it really
level.
is interesting because it makes sense, Randy. I mean, we are just as intricate. You can't just take vitamin C. You have to take all kinds of things. So it makes sense that in the soil there are a multitude of things that need to be dealt with in there.
Absolutely. And if you really look at it, it's an alternative form of farming, and we're growing alternative healthcare herbs on our farm, so it just was a perfect match.
Well, from just walking around out here, from what I've seen, this stuff is beautiful, and these echinacea, I guess were planted just this year, and they're already really quite beautiful.
Absolutely, and they've been rained on pretty hard lately.
Yeah,
so. But actually, so this echinacea is not full of weeds. There's actually a cover crop. This was on purpose, and we're doing this due to the fact that through the winter, these oats will die off, but there's also, if you look really close, you can see red clover growing in here, and that red clover is a nitrogen fixer that actually holds the soil and prevents erosion through the winter from the rain. And so next summer, when these echinaceas start to grow, and by next summer they'll be this tall, they'll be beautiful plants, and there'll be red clover down the rows that actually fixes the nitrogen and holds the soil, so there's a whole process to make that happen.
Wow. Well, you know, I think that all of this good effort really comes to fruition in the products that you have. So why don't we go to your shipping area right now and take a look at some of those products, all right?
Sounds good.
So Randy, now we are in your production department, and really when you said that it goes from seed to bottle right here on the farm, you weren't kidding, because here they are now. We are doing echinacea right now, so tell me a little bit about it and what's going on with this.
Well, this is the echinacea tops that came off the plants right off the farm. This is the root that came off the farm. We also have echinacea extracts, encapsulated echinacea with vitamin C and zinc, and echinacea, which is a blend of all the echinaceas. And so it really is from the seed to the bottle. And echinacea was used by the Native Americans for many health-giving benefits. Today it's being used many times to build and strengthen the immune system. One of our very popular products.
And you carry about 15 different products from these plants alone.
Yeah, from this one plant alone, we do about 15 different products that it goes into. And we use the whole plant. Yeah. Nothing's left behind. The roots, the tops, the stems, the seeds.
That's really wonderful. And you know, people can come to your online store and buy stuff online, but you sell to a lot of places.
Yeah,
here.
We're in a lot of the local stores, almost all of the co-ops, New Seasons, many of the other stores too. So yeah.
Well, you know us at Garden Time. We love being sustainable, and we love having stuff local, and it doesn't get much more local than this. So for more information on anything we talked about today, or to find the products, you can go to gardentime.tv, and we'll click you over to their website. Randy, thank you so much, man. Let's grow some Echinacea tea.
Let's do it.